brother's in there hunting your spot.
Did a little hiking hunt.
We just entered the lair.
You may be a little bit better than I thought it was on camera, but...
Tagged out in Georgia. Whew. He's down. Oh my gosh.
A big old sucker.
Where you want me to go? Luckily, I still had that mat. So I'll put it in this new bag I got. Let's see. That's the most important thing in the truck right there. Old doo-doo paper. Oh, you taking a picture?
No, you're good on video.
Huh?
It's on video.
Oh man, I'm talking about all kind of crazy stuff. Oh, I think I got everything out of this side. My backpack. Really, this is the most important thing. Because without this, we'd just be bird watching. All right, we're ready.
I'll weigh your cops. There you go.
So Tyler's having a really hard time getting something killed. He called me to come out here and get the job done for him because he can't do it himself. So hopefully we can get one down today.
Are we smack talking, brother?
Yeah.
Brother's in there hunting your spot.
We just got in here this afternoon, did a little hiking hunt. Me and Steven got in here about an hour ago trying to find the right tree. There's a big 8-pointer. We've been waiting just on the right wind. We need something with either a south or an east wind. Finally got an east wind in here this afternoon. Already had a couple small does come by us, or fawns. A little warmer, but we'll see what happens tonight. We're in a great spot. There's that big 8 that's been in here, and then another deer, a wide 9-pointer, not quite as regular in this area as the big 8, but I have a chance for that deer too. So see what happens this evening. Pitts and Brian are also hunting, so hopefully some deer will hit the ground tonight.
So we're in the old mulberry field.
We got several trail camera pictures too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He been coming in here. Has he shown up in here lately?
Yes, sir. Yesterday.
What's that?
Came in here yesterday.
Yeah, he was here yesterday.
Well, we just entered the lair of where the big bucks hang out. We got a few mature bucks hanging out down this bottom. We hunted here opening weekend, and we had an encounter with a really good buck. Just didn't work out. Shot opportunity wasn't there. And we've been waiting on a south dominant wind to hunt this stand ever since. We hadn't been in here since opening week, so I got high hopes for this evening. I think it's gonna happen. Road Trips is presented by Realtree, Chevrolet, CBE, Insights, Monster Mill, Easton, and Primal Tree Stands.
It's gonna be him. See him? Danny? That's him.
first time I've seen him in person. He may be a little bit better than I thought he was on camera, but came out plenty early enough. And this food plot, didn't see any other deer. That spook just needed to see something else. So we got a good hour left. If we get a couple of deer in here feeding, I think he'll come on in. He's just hanging out. I'm ready to see him up close.
Road Trips is brought to you by Baku, Spartan, Redneck, Frankie, Bushnell, Scott, Sever, and Hoist.
Too young. I think he's too young. He's down right there, baby. He is down. I know that deer, but I can't let all those deer go by and not shoot. me. Oh, Lordy, I got the tree stand shakes. Lordy, have mercy. I love it. We had one real good deer come in, but he's just young. He's probably got a dozen or so points or better. We actually let him walk last time we were in here. That first week we hunted in here. We saw him and let him go. I don't think he's but 3 years old. And then we had another pretty good 10. He's wide, just short tined, and I think he's only 3.5 or 4. This 10 was the biggest of the bunch, and I know him, and a plan just comes together. Sometimes I had a good feeling about this evening. You can't beat it. Tagged out in Georgia. Whew, Lordy.
But we just got word that Vince struck. Yes, my boy Vince is on a hot streak. That's what I'm talking about.
Realtree Road Trips is brought to you by Federal, Nose Jammer, First Products, Arctic Shield, Hoyt, Lacrosse Boots, Realtree Sausage and Meats, and Onyx.
Bunch of blood right there. He can't be far. There. Me. Tools. Mark my location. Blood. Save. So we're gonna let this deer lay a little bit, thinking we might be pushing him. We're gonna go back and look at the footage and see what we got. I could have sworn I saw him fall, but obviously I didn't, because he's still on the run. Well, we ended up backing out. We tracked him for about 250 yards on good blood, but it was still wet, so we didn't quite know if we were pushing him or not. And now we got the posse together, and we're gonna go in here and try to recover him, hopefully recover him. If the good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise. So let's roll. Cut to your left. This is where we last dropped blood, and you can see right through here on the ground floor how he's bleeding. I wonder if I just don't call Lyle. So basically, we had a lot of blood coming up in here, and we tracked up this hill a little bit, and the blood started getting real spotty and real thin. So instead of boogering the whole woods up and everything, we decided to call the dog in. Lyle's dogs track a lot off that interdigital gland on their feet, so they really don't have to have any blood to track the deer once they associate that blood with that deer. I feel confident if the deer can be found, these dogs can find it. And lots of times that's the best thing to do when you're in doubt, instead of just marching around in there with no direction, is to get these dogs in there and let them do the hard work for you, because they've got a lot greater senses than we do, I can promise you that. So, hey buddy. Cool.
I can't wait to get that dogo out here. That's Grandma to that little red dog running around.
Okay.
Good girl. Baby dog. Good girl.
I'll be dang. My girl. My girl.
Good girl.
Hey, thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Good girl.
Thank you, buddy. Come here, Zeta. Come here. Come here, Zeta.
Good girl.
Come here. Good girl, Zeta. That's number 2 you found for me, Zeta.
She took her payment out of the rear hand there for
That'd be okay. I can live with that. Good girl. I can live with that.
Good girl. Congrats, dude.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, that right there proves to you how a dog can make.
15 minutes?
I told you, them dogs would either find him.
He's been dead, too.
Yep, he's been dead. Get him untangled right here. Hey, buddy.
Come here, buddy.
Yeah, he's been dead.
Look at where your hair is at. It's coming out the top of the base of his neck. Oh, yeah. Pick his head back up. See you right.
Oh, yeah. Broke his brow off right there, but just a great Georgia deer.
You know what you are.
What's that?
Tagged out.
Yeah, it is tagged out.
He's tagged.
It is.
It is a no-killing machine from this point on.
That's right, and a filming machine. I might jump behind the camera a little bit from now on, but I am telling you. What's that?
I'm just trying to rub, get some
Oh, man.
luck.
Man, I'm telling you. Hey, Hawk. Get all you want. There's your little bit of broadhead pokage out. He was quartering hard away when I shot him, so I run it up all through the good stuff, but it was weird. We got a lot of blood, like we were gonna walk up on him at any time, and then it just went cold. So we actually backed out, called my buddy Lyle right here with his dogs, and just goes to show you, you can take a deer we probably never would have found and find him in 15 minutes. So it's always valuable when you're ever in doubt, call somebody with a dog and get it done quickly and efficiently. Beautiful deer. Taking any day. His beams wrap all the way around, almost touching the front. Solid Georgia deer. I tell you what, Lyle has got some excellent dogs, and if you're around the Columbus, Georgia area, look up Schmavis Big Game Recovery. You won't regret it. Best money ever spent.
I think it was a great evening. Exceptional dogs, all I got to say.
Dogs are bomb.
They are legit, there's no doubt.
I'm telling you.
I mean, but when we stopped, we probably would.
On speed dial, that's all I got to say.
What was we, 75, 80 yards when we lost
Yeah,
blood?
probably 75 yards from where we last.
That whole track didn't take 10, 15 minutes.